Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene. Done dealing with you.
Welcome to It's Done in the Dark. We go by Sin and Hilton. You could have been doing a whole bunch of other bullshit, but you tuned in with us, and we appreciate that. Please note this podcast is intended to be respectful, but also unapologetic. So sip this tea with caution, honey. All right, let's get into it. First things first, we have a special guest. Her name is Key. Key, go ahead and say hey.
Hey.
All right, and then secondly, long live Mo3. Okay, let's get into it. So first off, y'all know I'm extra. First off, we're gonna talk about this whole Lori Harvey future, Michael B.
Jesus.
Jordan. What's y'all thoughts on that?
My thoughts on it is that, she's young. She just turned 24. She's living her best life, you know. She's not trying to settle down and, get married out young. She's enjoying life, having experiences, and, it's not like she has kids and she's dragging her kids through all these different relationships and everything. So, just let her be, let her date.
I feel like it's cool for you to date, but like, my thing is this: if she's in serious relationships with these different people, how are you jumping into relationship after relationship like that? If that's the case, you get what I'm saying? Like she was supposedly in a full blown relationship with Future. It ain't been that long.
Mm-hmm. No, she definitely was in a relationship with Future.
She was.
Like, how long do you wait? How do you know that you over somebody? How you done travel the world with this person, and now here come this person, and all of a sudden, oh, that's your baby. That's who you feeling at this moment. Like you're not gonna grieve or or get over the because relationships change you.
Mm-hmm.
So how you getting to know yourself if you're moving on?
Now, my question is, was it a serious relationship? Because, there's a difference between a relationship and a serious relationship. So sometimes, especially when we're young, we don't do the whole, we just jump into a relationship, not really taking the time to see if this is someone we want to have a future with. It's just someone we like right now. So I like you right now. Let's be boyfriend, girlfriend type stuff. But it's nothing too serious. You know what I mean? So then when you break up, it's like, oh, I liked him, but, I wasn't in love with him or anything like that. So it's easier for you to move on to another, relationship.
Yeah.
I think she is like a Black China. Like me personally, I think she's dating these men for like the gaining of social media. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that makes sense too.
I just don't think these are real live relationships. I think it's all for show, all to keep her name in the blogs. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Now maybe this relationship with Michael B. Jordan may be different. It may be serious, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, shit.
How long is it gonna
I think that's
last?
for show too. That too, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just feel like, it's different strokes for different folks. And, like how you see different people, like different celebrities jump in and out of relationship, like Super Scent. Look, she was in a long-term relationship and even have a kid with a Lou. But then, like, now that they've broken up for good, I guess, then now she's in a whole nother relationship.
It's
Well,
her
even
second
before
one.
Sage, yeah, even before Sage the Gemini, she was with another dude, and that
Yeah.
didn't last. But shit, that didn't even last 6 months. Like I was like, damn,
I don't even
Sage
think
just
it
came out of
lasted
nowhere
3.
to me.
I was just going to say,
Yeah,
did it even last that long? Because, yeah,
Sage.
it's a lot of them that do that, though. It's sad to say.
Mm-hmm. But I don't
It's
know.
like,
Their relationship is a little cringeworthy to me. Like it feels like they are trying a little too hard. Well, he is trying a little too hard. I think he's
it
in it
seems
for the
like
wrong
she is, too,
reason.
though.
Yeah, that's true.
I kind of
Yeah.
feel like she is too, though. Like, you embarrassed about how it went down with you and Lou. You jump in this when you act like you all happy, this, that, and the other. And I'm not gonna lie. When I saw him on her page, I thought that was like one of her gay friends.
Uh, you talking about the boyfriend before Sage?
Yes.
Bah. Bah.
Did you think it was black tatted?
I didn't know who he was, but I said, is that her gay best friend? Then I read the caption, I'm like, oh shit. This man, this
They're
Yeah,
knocking bitch.
because they had just started dating and she was already taking him on trips to Cabo and Hawaii and all that.
and you
So
know she paying for it. You know she paying for it.
yes. And I thought that was a bit much. I'm like, y'all just started dating. You already going on these trips with him everywhere. Like get to
Mhm.
know him first, make him earn, you spending money on him
Yeah.
like that.
Absolutely.
Taking care of these niggas out here. And then she wonder why she be getting done up. And Gemini, he just wants some damn fame. He
Yeah.
another a boy version of
Attention
Slick.
finger. Ooh, we ain't not finna talk about Slick Suave. Oh, there is nothing suave about that.
Man, at all. At all.
Use that poor thing. She used cat. Boy, the way it was the way she unplugged Alexa for me. Cat was in there talking shit to, I think his name was Gabe, Shakana best friend.
Yeah.
She was in there saying, just going in on Shakana. Fuck Shakana, da da da. I don't do it. And Gabe
Shakana,
was like,
you a
you gonna,
bitch, this, that. And I'm like, wait a minute.
yeah. And also she said, you need to go. You get put out. You've been voted off the island. You need to go.
If y'all don't know who
Okay.
Patricia Johnson is, go look at her page. She got a whole squad. It's a mess.
They don't play about Cat, boy.
They don't play about Cat.
Little Duval has posted her. Like she's very. Y'all have seen her. Hell, she the one that be getting into it with her mama. The one to be peeing in the bed.
What she call her mama? You old hag.
Oh,
Jesus.
She said I couldn't even. She said, and I went to bed hungry that night. Oh, man. She said, ladies, grab my hand if you can hear me. I'm your guardian angel. She said, she said, I hadn't ate all day. I went and got that barbecue from such and such barbecue place. I went and got me a chopped beef sandwich.
Wait. Seeing why she said she didn't eat all day, she said because her mama's food stamps hadn't came in yet.
Yeah, she said, yes, girl.
Oh God.
She said I really just wanted a box of pizza, but she's like I really wanted some barbecue. So she said so I she did some. She's like and they sent me some money on my PayPal account, and I went and got me some barbecue.
Because she said her disability check hadn't came in yet, and food
No,
stamps weren't there.
And she said so I hustled up $20. But one thing about Kat, she gonna get some money off somebody.
Yes, she is.
Somebody gonna send some money because everybody was mad when she had she kept complaining. She's like, I really need a fan. It was during the summertime. Her fan had went out. Yeah, it was on its last leg. Like, it was making this long, like big ass tractor noise. I was concerned. I said, "What is that in the background?" I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if the house was about to be demolished. Like, what's that noise? And she's like, that's my fan. Y'all I really need a new fan. I'm so hot and I have asthma. It's just a pity story. And she's like, I'm going to post my Cash App. If y'all could just send me $40 to get me a fan, she's like, I would appreciate it. And then 2 days later, we saw Kat go live. She had braids in her head. And a new trumpeter set. And no fan. And she said, I don't care. She said, I don't care if y'all mad at me. She said, yeah, I spent my fan money. She said, I went and got me a box of pizza and I got my hair done. She said, I don't care if y'all mad at me. So I was like, oh Lord. But okay, we kind of went sidetracked with Kat, but okay, so on a serious note, for real. What are y'all thoughts on everything that took place on January 6th at the Capitol?
We would have never made it out of there alive.
We wouldn't even have gotten to the gates. We wouldn't even
Right.
have gotten to the gates, honestly.
Exactly that.
They
There would have been some shot up people for real.
it was not too long ago that they killed a black woman because she fell asleep at the wheel and hit the barricade at the Capitol, and they killed her, shot and killed her for uh trying to breach the Capitol or whatever.
What?
And that was
Wow.
on accident. I can't remember what her name is. I'm gonna have to find that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
find that. I would like to do a follow up on that. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But thousands of Caucasians
Mm-hmm.
stormed that Capitol. And for the slow ones, y'all, please. The Capitol is not the same as the White House. Quit saying that. Y'all getting on my
I
nerves.
said, yo, I heard these folks got to stop embarrassing us like this. Y'all gonna have to get it together now. The White House and the Capitol are two different places.
Two different places. And quit spelling capital with y'all. Come on now.
Yeah.
Y'all got to get it together.
And quit saying that this is all Biden's fault ever since
Because
he
he's not
became
even
president. Because
president
he's
yet.
not even
Yes.
president yet.
I made a post on Facebook. I was like, I'm tired of everybody keep saying ever since Biden has became president, this and this and this has happened. Ma'am, sir, or sir, ma'am, whatever you prefer. Them, him, she, her, whatever.
They
He is they he is not the president.
Not the president.
Your uncle,
President
your
elect.
great granddaddy is still president. This is still under the Trump administration.
Exactly.
But you see how motherfuckers was quiet. They ain't had a lot of people was quiet on my timeline. Cause I was like, how? So what's the difference? Oh, there was no rioting? There was no rioting? I'm sorry, they went and was fucking smearing feces in the Capitol. They were stealing things out of the Capitol. They weren't rioting, but they were looting. But you're looting on government property.
But the most disrespectful one I saw was the man that was sitting up there in Nancy Pelosi's office
and stole her mail.
And stole her mail
and her laptop.
He said he didn't steal it. He left some change on her desk.
He was just blatantly disrespectful. And now I looked up today, looking at the news, and it was talking about how they begging Trump for a pardon. Oh no, y'all honestly thought that's how you know they y'all thought y'all was gonna get away with that.
Yep.
And now y'all in jail. Now y'all want a pardon. Y'all have nerve. That's how you know you have white privilege.
And then the guy that was wearing the fur and the horns and everything.
Yeah.
His mother said that he's been mistreated in jail because he's not eating, and she said the reason why he's not eating is because they won't provide him with any organic food, and that he's a he's a shaman, and he can only eat organic meals.
Shit,
my Lord!
That damn office.
I was like,
I'm sorry, but that is too funny. So you in there starving yourself, boy? You don't eat that damn bologna sandwich.
And blaming the officers because they won't give him organic food.
Man, they talk so much mess about like Kaepernick taking a knee and how he was disrespecting the flag, and y'all was up there burning flags. Y'all did the most at that Capitol, so how are you any different?
Like
y'all.
It's something that needs to be there, and people are really in the delusion of it. People are delusional.
Yes.
Like they were right for storming the Capitol, and y'all basically had a fit because y'all didn't get y'all way, so y'all went and stormed the Capitol.
Privilege. That is what we mean by white privilege.
Exactly.
You know, we're all Americans, but at the end of the day, we do not share the same rights, because had that been my uncles, cousins, sisters, brothers, friends of my color, man, we wouldn't even have made if we had made it in the Capitol, we wouldn't have made it back out.
Not at all.
You know, we don't share the same luxuries as, you know, minorities, period. for my Hispanic friends, for them too, we're treated damn near the same shit. But I
What
mean,
happened to the girl?
yeah, but at the same time, I just, I don't know. I just think that, and you saw all the black people was like, that ain't my business.
Right. That is
That ain't
not
my
our business.
business.
Yeah.
They, I saw about two black people though. There was footage of two black men standing up, and the pictures and stuff. They were there. I said they was just looking for their stimulus check. They wouldn't worry about nothing about what they got going on.
They,
They wanted that check.
they were attacking people on their way home from work in DC. Like the girl attacked, hit this lady for defending herself. She lost her job
Yeah,
and
she lost her
everything
job. I saw that.
because she was
And,
attacked on the way home from work.
hmm hmm
Mm-mm-mm. I
Yep.
found what that lady's name was.
What's her
Miriam
name?
Carey.
Mm, that is
And it
tragic.
happened back in 2013.
Oh wow.
She was driving through the checkpoint,
hmm
and she accidentally hit the rail, and they chased and shot her and
Oh
killed
wow. So
her.
they chased her and shot her down. Wow.
Mm-hmm. And
Wow.
killed her for attempting to breach, and her daughter was in the car with her.
Wow.
Wow. I just couldn't imagine.
Yeah, they chased her to the Capitol, and then because she accidentally hit a security rail and was chased by the Secret Service to the United States Capitol and was shot by law enforcement officers.
Wow.
hmm I just feel like Trump's presidency has done nothing but, I was about to say pregnancy. Trump's presidency did nothing but entice racism in a whole different way. Like, yes, there's been racism. It's never going to go anywhere, but I feel like it elevated. I feel like a lot of closeted racists felt superior. They felt like, oh, I could come out with it. You know what I'm saying?
Got
I just feel like
comfortable.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just feel like he gave them that comfortability to really show their true colors because I grew up with, I have friends of every race. Any race you can think of, I have it. I have friends and associates and people that I work with. And I grew up with white friends. I had a white best friend. And
Yeah.
to this day, we don't speak. She showed her naked ass on Facebook.
And it
And
is
I just was
sad.
like, wow.
It is sad.
It is sad because I'm like, I've known you since I was 8. 8.
And deep
My
down,
family
you were
took you
racist.
in. Yes, my family took you in. You had nowhere to go. My family gave you a place to stay. And the things that you're saying on this Facebook, I was disgusted. Y'all, that was just crazy. But I mean, a friend of mine warned me about her. I just didn't listen.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Who was that friend, Sin?
Key, she warned me. I just didn't listen. She said I knew she was. She said I knew she was bad company when she was sucking that weenie behind that fence. Yeah, well, and, and calling him her brother the next day. She said, "How you sucking your brother weenie behind the fence?" She said, "I knew she was a problem then."
Shoot.
Oh God. It's truly sad that you could be friends with somebody for a long time and then something like this happens.
Right, and it's crazy how it has to be politics. Like, yeah, I have befriended a lot of people due to the events of Trump, the election, Black Lives Matter, protesting, all of that. I've lost a handful of friends.
But you know what it is? You have someone who is and they are pro Trump. And it's like this man is belittling our culture and our
I can't hear you.
like when you sit there and you demean a whole race and but then then you're black and you're pro Trump. Like that's the most disrespectful to me.
They don't even go together.
It don't.
At all.
Nope. Nope. And I did see something where it said, and I want y'all's thoughts on it. It said, how can you be, pro black, but you date outside your race? And I was like, you can still, for me, I feel like you can still be pro black and date outside your race. But what are your thoughts on that?
I agree with you. Like, I don't think that has anything, I don't think that has anything to do with you being pro black just because your soulmate happens to be from another race.
Right. I just feel like love has no color.
Right. I agree.
I'm still going to, defend my brothers and sisters and hold them down. But if I chose to, be with a white man, okay, and
And my only thing would be that if I did settle down with someone of another race, they could never understand what it's like to be black, or what it's like to, they just could never understand what it's like to be black, and especially black in the US, especially in the South.
Yeah.
But my thing is, you may not be able to understand it, but please support my cause. Like, you shouldn't be telling me like, that's not right. This is this is that. Like, because you have a black wife, and any children I bear for you will be considered black. Like, no matter how light they come out, once they find out, oh, but their mom's black, they're gonna look at your children as black. So it's like, you have to respect and look at where I'm coming from. Like, if you still have a problem with everything and still see it from that whole point of view of Black Lives Matter, that's, it's not right. Like, how they go about it, that's not, like, if you still don't understand like why we're doing what we're doing, and what, like, just understand the cause, or trying to understand it or anything, then at that point I start to feel like you're not with me because you love me for me. You're with me because you have fetishized me. And you just want to be with, you just want to, you just like the fact that, oh, I like black girls, but you're not trying to understand what we go through and this and that. And that's kind of the only time I have a problem with an interracial relationship, is when it's not genuine. It's just somebody's fetishizing the other person in the relationship. It's nothing genuine about it.
Right. Or what bothers me is if you are Caucasian and you are with an African American and you are quiet with everything going on, like
you
that,
really spoke.
that speaks. Yeah, thank you. That speaks volumes to me. You've said everything that you needed to say.
Yeah, that's so true. Me personally, I would be fearful of trying to date someone outside my race. I don't think I ever would be able to do that, because it's just like, I would honestly, like, if I did, it would be like I would be asking questions like, what do you think about the Black Lives Movement? What do you think about the George Floyd situation? Like, I would be asking those type of questions because I want to see what your mind frame is when it comes to those things.
Yeah,
if we do bear children together, they're gonna have to know about it because it could happen to them.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And that's I've had some Caucasian friends that's what I had to explain to them. Like, I've been like blessed to have my Caucasian friends. They've been very supportive of the movement. Like, they've been more vocal than I have, honestly. Like, every time they see something, like, they're speaking out about it. So I actually, when I'm telling them what it's like to be black in America and growing up black, and why you're it's fearful to sometimes even have children, like it opens their mind so much, because I'm like, y'all like, y'all can have kids, and like, we teach our little girls about, be careful going out at a certain time at night, be aware of your surroundings because this is going on. And that, I said, not only do we have to teach our little girls that, but we also have to teach them of how to act around, police, and don't go in this neighborhood because it's not about being kidnapped, it's about being racially attacked. Like, and it's like, you have to, and I was like, you have to teach your sons like how to act around certain things, like certain places, like, be like, if you decide to live in a certain neighborhood that's predominantly white, like, you have to teach your kids how to carry themselves around white people.
Yeah, because
and
they
so
feel
they
like,
don't, like, I like, you don't want them to come off like, like, for a lot of, especially Black boys, like at a young age, a lot of them look way older than what they are. Like you see a 13-year-old that looks like they're 17 or something. And people in, they'll try to, they got a mind of a 13-year-old, but they have the height and the, sometimes even like if they're big too, like, the width of a grown man almost. And it's like, you have to teach them, like, I know you're 13 and you're a child, but when certain white people see you, they're going to look at you as a grown man who's a threat. They're not they're not going to take the time to like really try to, okay, the way he acts and everything, obviously he just looks older for his age or whatever. So it's like, they're going to try to treat you the way they would treat a grown person. They're not going to think, oh, he's a kid. And even if they know you're a kid, because of your size, they're still going to be intimidated and still try to mistreat you and, treat you a certain way and everything. So it's just.
I agree. I had to have a conversation with my nephew, just telling him, like, whenever you leave that house, I don't care if it's just to go to the store, you make sure that you have a full battery. If you don't have a full battery, it needs to be half a battery.
Mm-hmm. That's why I have a charging case.
Exactly. Like that phone needs to be on you at all times. I had to sit down and have a conversation with him, and I just was like, the world, at first when you're young, they see you as cute, but when you get of age now, you're a threat.
Yeah.
And so, and I'm like scared for like my nephews. I'm scared for them. I'm scared to be in this world. And then for, Black women, we're already a target. The world already sees us as aggressive and, what I'm saying, ratchet, anything like that. You can see the most educated woman. Like, look at how they're doing Kamala. I know nothing about that woman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look how they done Michelle Obama. They've done her the worst.
And these days, like the women in the streets are not as safe as men like they used to be. Like they normally used to target Black men, but now the women are dying just as much as the men are.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Look at Sandra Bland.
Yeah.
And we still
Nobody
don't know
said
what honestly happened to her.
that situation was horrible. Sandra Bland, that was just a mess.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm. And now it's to the point where like they're trying to like harvest our organs, and it's just like, what the hell? So now you got that to worry about.
that's crazy.
It is. It's so much to worry about. Being Black in America, man.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
That's why I'm like, Akon, come on now, hurry up. You say he's gonna build that, come on with it. Yeah. What you wait? I put something on it. When I get my stimulus check, I put a little on it,
I put a little dollar
Ain't-
to give you something, a little something.
I'll give you a little, I'll slip you, 500,
What?
But just imagine if like all the Black people came together here in America and we put some with some and pass it on to him. We'd be in Africa right now.
Living it up.
Living it up. Our own country, like our own city. Like, how dope would that be? Now, half of these Uncle Tom ass, Uncle Ruckus ass niggas, of course, they ain't gonna go.
Exactly.
I'm
But
fine
shit,
with
majority of us, yeah, me too, shit. But majority of us, nigga, when Akon give us the signal, I'm gonna shoot him my 500. Hey, look, that's all I got now. I'm middle. I'm not middle class now. I'm like low middle. So if I need 500, I don't know what $500 USA dollars equal out there. That might be something. So shit, don't put me out there, coach. I'm ready. Shit, you put me in the game. Shit, don't. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go write him on. I don't want him to forget about me. Shit.
You can't. Now, what if they say you can't bring all your stuff? You got to start all over.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
Because I know somebody that's gonna say, "Well, what about my table?"
My mama gonna cuss you out. My mama gonna cuss you out. My mama gonna say, look, my mama gonna say, damn the table. Yeah. Sign me up. Hell, she could be like, shit, I was waiting for you at the door. I got my 500 right now. Yeah. We going by plane or by boat? What we doing?
Nah,
Hopefully by plane, because I ain't getting on no boat.
nah.
I don't care how Akon want to send me. He want to send me home. I don't give a damn. Nigga, as long as I get there, you hear me? Yeah. As long as sin is there, shit. And I'll be on Clubhouse in Africa. How y'all doing? What time is it out there? Oh damn. I didn't know it was 2 out there. My bad, y'all. It's 8, you know.
All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and do our letter.
All right, you want to read it?
Yeah. Okay. Man has been with his girlfriend for 7 years. He has one child with whom is 8. He is still in love with the baby mama, and the girlfriend is wanting more out of the relationship, as in marriage. What does he need to do?
Key.
Well, if you knew you still had feelings for your baby mama, why did you get into a new relationship in the first place? Like, was there no way to work things out with your baby mama? Did you is there issues within yourself where you're afraid to be alone, where you couldn't take the time to just heal before you moved on to a relationship? Because now you didn't wasted this woman's time, this new woman's time. And time is something you can't get back. So I just don't understand.
And
First off, why did you even let it go for so long? Why be in a relationship with someone for so long knowing that you are halfway loving them?
exactly.
Like, shame on you. You are halfway loving this woman because you are fully still in love with the baby mama.
If he loved the new one.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Because you've been with her 7 years, no commitment, no nothing.
So you're just comfortable.
Yeah, nah, bro. And don't ask what you need to do. No, don't ask what you need to do. Ask what she needs to do. She needs to go ahead and see it for what it is, and she needs to go ahead and holler at you. Cause
First of all, she crazy too. Cause ain't no way you can have me waiting almost 10 years, and we still ain't committed in that type of form. I wouldn't have even been there that long. Like,
Yep.
And then you mean to tell me that you gonna string this person along? You just ruining her. You're gonna destroy her with that news when you do tell her. But you do need to tell her because you're not all in. If you still stuck on the past, you definitely not all in right now where you at in the present.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we told y'all because y'all, half of y'all was acting up. Y'all wanted us to support y'all, but y'all monkey asses wasn't supporting us. So we not okay. And so we not doing entrepreneur of the week until we really see fit. So we always leave y'all with a quote. And that quote says, life is short, so live it. Love is rare, so grab it. Fear controls you, so face it. Memories are precious, so cherish them. We only got one life, so live it. I want y'all to really think about that quote and what it means to you. That has a deep meaning when it's all said and done. So, yeah. Well, y'all, we appreciate y'all tuning in with us. We know we ain't, it's been a couple months, COVID and all that, and then family and life, and Hilton, she's a mom, so we just was juggling everything, and then just working from home, and just trying to get our lives together, shit.
Yes,
but we back at it.
But we back.
Yes. We back at it.
We thank y'all for tuning in. We hope y'all come back for us next week. it ain't no telling what we're gonna talk about, but you know we're gonna be messy at some point. So yeah, we shall see y'all. This will be uploaded on what, Tuesday? So we're dropping the new podcast on Tuesday and recording them before Tuesday. You know how Black people is, so
Yeah, we on CP time. Y'all
yeah,
you don't. And then white folks, if y'all don't know what that means, ask a black friend. But we on CP time, so you know.
exactly. So
We're gonna
stay
try to stick
blessed.
with the Tuesday, Saturday.
Exactly. So stay blessed. Tune in. We love y'all. Y'all mind the business that pays you and wash your hands. We are out.
I'm dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me.